Hi, good morning. I'm going live from my office. Uh, Today, I'm going to talk about, say, my views on startups, how somebody should do a startup. See, I've been a teacher for nearly a decade. Um, in colleges, we used to teach the students to go find new ideas, um, for business and for business for products. Products, new ideas is interesting, but to bring it in the market, it will take quite a lot of time. First of all, the customer has to accept the product. But uh, you take the case of business. Everybody encourages people to do, be able to do new business. Everybody thinks like that. I guess even the government and things like that. People say everybody has to do new business, and everybody is on the run to look out for new ideas, new business. But I think, from my point of view, I think it is wrong. We shouldn't be doing that. New business. If you have a lot of money to invest, if you have a lot of money to invest, and if you have a lot of time to pursue the project, then definitely you should be going for a new business. Otherwise, you should always look out. If you are going to do a startup, you should always look out for businesses which are very common, uh, which is around us, which is already happening. See, those businesses are easy to get accepted, to get gelled in the market. Those businesses are easy to, bring it up. Uh, okay, I'm a mechanical engineer. I have a background of industrial engineering. So, and industrial engineering background gives me a lot of new ideas and clear ideas about business. So when I thought about doing a startup, um, I was thinking, what can I do in my area? Okay, so what I looked out was to check and find the most happening business around us. So for when I checked, most one of the most happening business around us is poultry farming. That is one business, and there are other business like bakery is there, medical shops are there. You name it. There are a lot of shoe shops and bags and those kind of things. So there are a number of businesses which are very common, which we see every day, which we go buy our things and meet our daily needs. So grocery shops are there, supermarkets are there. So there are a number of say shops on which things we see. So it's always better. It's always and always better if you are going to do a startup, and if it is your first startup, it's always and always better to start a business which is around us. Okay, so I checked on what I can do in poultry business, because see, this is one meat business is one business which is going to go grow really big, especially poultry, which is one of the cheapest meat available. cheapest meat available in the market, cheap protein, um, and it doesn't have any. It is not going to have any future bans or anything like that. So that is one area which we can touch. So if you are actually doing a startup, it's always and always better to get in as a trader. So you should never go into manufacturing in the beginning. It's always better to get in as a trader. You take the example of say Reliance. They got into the market as traders, and slowly they started forward integration, backward integration, and they slowly captured the whole whole business, and so this is how it should be done. Initially, you look at Reliance Retail, they used to buy from various companies and showcase their products, and now you can find many Reliance own products. See, they buy it from vendors, and they pack it up and put their name and give it. So even sometimes maybe even the vendor may be doing the everything. They may be just giving the package packing, or sometimes even the vendor is making the pack. So it could be a requirement from the line. See, so the best example is them. So they got in as a trader. So for me, in cheapest way of entering in was to start a poultry feed supply. So I got in as a trader. This is my third year. First year I had 8 crores of business. Second year I had around 15 crores of business turnover. It's not profit. This is my third year. I complete this April. I'll complete 3 years. I'll do say I'll cross 22 crores. So this is how it is going. So I got into the market, then I started looking in the other areas where I can touch. So I understood there is another area which trading happens in the poultry field. So which is you know catching the birds and processing it. It's not farming. Farming itself is a huge investment based business, and at the moment the price fluctuation is very high, so I cannot touch on that at the moment. So see, price fluctuates from say 65 to say 130, 35. So the price is 65, your production cost is around 95. So you can understand the kind of loss you will make. You'll almost lose one by third of your capital. But if you really look at it, one by so then I started thinking, how can I cover that? 65 to say increase it so that I can start farming. So that is where another area which people catches poultry, and they process it, cut it, make it into pieces, clean it, and give it. They give it into in bulk to various like catering people, say. Catering people and other areas like home delivery and say hostels, college hostels, canteens. There are a lot of areas like that. So then this is my third year, so I thought, okay, let's do a forward integration. I went into this field. I started doing the factory. Um, so th- I when I thought about this, I thought about scaling it. I thought about waste management. So those things we have already. We have gas plant. We have water treatment plant. We have things like that. So this is something I did this year. So we are going to go on a completion. We're going to start in this month. Our poultry processing unit will start this month. So this is a one milestone which I was very keen and very since very long time I was planning. So once this trading is what I plan is, once this trading is fine, then I'll slowly get into farming. So because then I'll have my own feed, I have my own farming, I have my own poultry feeds, poultry supply. So this is how it will go. So all the only advice I have to my friends and people who are looking out for doing new business is to never go for a new business. Never ever go for a new business. If you do that, what happens is your new business. will burn your cash, and you lose almost a good amount of your capital, and it will end like that. The reason is, I'll tell with an example. You can take the case of Orkut. Orkut came in, and it taught all the customers how to do social networking. And Orkut was a fascination to everyone in the beginning. I was one of the user. I had one account, but Orkut was burning cash. And even if the idea was great, idea was good, Orkut was not a success. It was the first one who burned the cash, who taught all the customers, who Orkut taught everyone how to, how to about the business, about social networking. So understand this thing. There is cost to there is always a cost to educate the consumer, the customer. So Orkut had did that suffered that cost. Then when Facebook came, it was extremely simple for Facebook to get in the market, because already the customers knew about social networking, and Facebook had some good idea, good say good design, good say innovations and ideas. For example, Orkut had a feature like, if you get into one person's profile, the person who was viewed will see you got in there. You got in and checked his profile. But Facebook never had it. So that was one of the major reasons. So people could say wander around in Facebook and check on people and see how everyone is. So then Facebook was a big hit. They didn't have the cost to they didn't have to spend the cost to educate the customer. Even if you look at Instagram, it is even more successful than Facebook. See, the customers were already into social media, were already into buying products from social media. Those kind of things were happening. So Insta, if you see, it's even better. The design is better, the idea is better, the way it is, the speed it has is better, clarity it has is better. So you can see that. So my serious advice is, never ever go for a totally new business that will that will really burn your cash. So don't lose your money. If you have a lot of money to burn, then go for it. It's okay. You can always educate the customer, get into the market. See, you take the example of Geo. See, they go into the market by giving 1 year free. They might have their own methods and strategies to get the customer, or make it cost effective. They might have had that, but still they gave it for free for a year. Then only they got into the market. So they had the cash to burn. So remember this: if you are a small startup, if you're a newbie, always remember, go for something small, something which is around you, something which is already there. You understand this? See, think market like a cake. Okay. um, Say for example, medical shops. Understand it's a big cake. Okay, all medical shops around an area, you understand it as a big cake. You just need a piece to live your life, to have your bread and butter. You can improve the methods. You can actually maybe do more home deliveries. You can do, you can improve it. You can have better customer service. You can do more marketing. There are a lot of ways to improve your business. So you can have every medicine available. See, that is one thing. One of my friends who is doing business in the medical shops, they get any medicine to you. You ask them, they'll get it somehow. By evening, they'll get it. That is one good feature they have. So so that's all for now. I'm not boring you. I hope someday it will help someone. Thank you.